Hello guys, as what you see from here, I think you know what we're doing today. It's finally happening after like months of waiting. It's like finally happening. I'm doing a Pillar Chase 2 tier list. Because yes, I recently got back into Pillar Chase after a while. I'm also into Forsaken now, just so you know. Alright, so ignore these guys, because these two aren't even in the game yet. PCX got removed for obvious reasons. And Springtrap also got removed. Why'd they remove Springtrap? That's my question. Like, I don't know why they removed Springtrap. He was pretty good. I mean, he wasn't good, but, like, I don't think that was a reason to remove him. I'm just glad that we still got my boy, Melodicus here still. I'm just lucky we still got him here. Alright, let's begin. Okay, we're gonna start with Vapor. Vapor gets A tier. Like, he's a good monster. He's, like, extremely overpowered for, like, a default monster. By the way, just so you know, if you want to know, which, like, Rose in the A tier is stronger, the one, like, that's first in A tier, like, Vapor, that would be the strongest. But, Vapor's not going to be, top of A tier, I don't think. Rosemary sucks. Rosemary is not a good monster, in my opinion. Like, I'll tell you that. Like, Rosemary has issues with a lot of things. It just seems like it would be like a weaker default monster. In fact, it's the weakest default monster because... So we have Baldi. And Baldi is like B tier. He's mid as hell. Like, dude, he's not that great. Like, he's obviously not better than Vapor, I'll tell you that. Ao-Oni is also B tier, but I think he can... Well, no, not A tier. He is also B tier. And I think he can go beyond Baldi. Go above bro. There. I think Ao-Oni, like, in my experience of trying to survive Ao-Oni... he's better than Baldi. And, Fogborn. Fogborn's really good, but he's not better than Vapor, in my opinion. Like, listen, man, Fogborn will never be better than Vapor. You guys can have your own opinions, but in my opinion, there's just no chance of how Fogborn's better than Vapor. And EXE, okay, if you guys have never survived against EXE, then... you have no idea how powerful this guy really is. Every time there's an EXE, I don't survive for, like, a long time at all. Like, I usually die, like, sooner or later. Like, after that, just by surviving EXE. So, yeah, he's extremely overpowered. Uncle Samsonite, I'll tell you right now one thing. He's overrated. I don't care what you guys say, but he's going, like, top of B tier. I think he can beat Ao-Oni and Baldi, and definitely he can beat Rosemary. But he's really better than Vapor or Fogborn? Or is he, like, really better than EXE? No. He is not. Guys, stop overrating Uncle Samsonite so much. He's, like he's... His best... The best way you can, like... His best move is, like, when you get trapped in that room with all those doors. MX... MX is by far the strongest monster in Pillar Chase 2. Anytime I'm trying to survive an MX, I'm cooked. Literally cooked. Like, MX would be able to top off all the monsters, I'll tell you that. Forest King is really good for a monster. I think Forest King is better than Fogborn, in my opinion. But no, I don't think Forest King is better than Vapor. Like, in my opinion, Forest King's just not better than Vapor. Melodicus... Okay, say all you want. I know nobody plays this monster, but he's awesome, bro. Like, why do so many people not play this monster? Like, people just, just disrespect him a lot and just bully him a lot, when really, he's an amazing monster. The biggest drawback to him is his speed, because it's, like, only 40. But other than that, he's definitely A tier worthy. I think he can even top Vapor, which is insane. But no, he's not topping EXE or MX, though. I don't think he'll be at that level. Weist? Weist is really good. I think he can beat Fogborn. I know that may sound surprising, but I would survive a round longer if I was trying to survive Fogborn than if I was trying to survive Weist. Like, from the point of views. I think many people can agree with me on that. Vita Mimic. He's going B tier. He's mid. And the reason I don't think he's better than Baldi is because Baldi can go faster, like, as time goes on the round. Vita Mimic is, like, fast, but, like, he's, like, I mean, like, if I'm surviving a round, there's a good chance I'm gonna survive the entire round, because, for some of these monsters, it's a 50-50. Like, Uncle Samsonite be, Uncle Samsonite, and for someone like Uncle Samsonite and Fogborn, it would be probably a 50-50. For these guys, like all of these guys, that I think that would be like a 70% chance that I'm not gonna survive the round. And for these dudes, it's probably almost impossible. Fuwadi sucks. Why do you guys? So you guys think that Melodicus is overrated, but you don't think this guy's overrated? I see more people play Fuwadi than Melodicus. Like, bro, he is not good. This tiny jelly bean thing is not good at all. Inkfell, he is not that great. I'll tell you that. He's not B tier. He's C tier. Like, Inkfell is on a level that I just, think is not good, in my opinion. Like, he's not that hard to die to. There's a chance I might not survive him if it's, like, a really good Inkfell. But if it's, like, a terrible Inkfell with, like, a short level, then I am gonna survive that easily. Jeff the Killer. He's going top of B tier. Yes, he can top Uncle Samsonite even with that door trick. He is really good in my opinion. He's slightly overpowered, which similar to Vapor, but he's not as overpowered as Vapor. He still is pretty overpowered though. Valum is slightly worse than Inkfell. Don't ask why. Alright, so this is my entire ranking for, like, the Pillar Chase 2 tier list. You guys can have your own thoughts. You guys can tell me that, you guys can say that I'm totally incorrect. But this is my opinion based on, like, my experience in Pillar Chase 2. And for, like someone like Melodicus, some of you may think that he is, like, not good, but I think he's extremely underrated. These two up here, I think most people could agree with me why I put these guys in this tier. They are extremely overpowered, and it's almost impossible for me to survive these two. However, I think MX is slightly better than EXE, at least in my opinion. People overrate Uncle Samsonite way too much, in my opinion, and I don't think that he is S tier or A tier worthy. I think he deserves B tier. Like the door trick, once you get stuck in the doors, then your chances of escaping are slim, but that's like his only good move. All of his other moves suck. Weist, I think most people can agree with me why I put him in A tier, and also could agree with me why I think he can beat Fogborn. Forest King would definitely be able to do a lot. Like, you're probably not really gonna survive Forest King. Vapor is extremely overpowered for a default monster, and like so many people like want Vapor to get nerfed. Melodicus is underrated in my opinion, because like a lot of people think he's not good when really he's amazing. EXE, you know, once you get stuck in his trap, you're basically dead. Or like once you run out of speed, you're 100% dead. And MX, I would probably survive like less than a minute against this guy. Tell me your opinions in the comments below.